If I were starting my real estate development business from scratch today, here are 4 things I would definitely do differently this time around. Let's discuss. So I got my helper and we're learning about construction. So what's this called on the ground?
Footer.
That's a footer. Yeah, good job. And what's it made out of? Do you remember? Concrete. Because it's the same stuff that you make what? What did I say?
Sidewalk.
Yeah, sidewalk. Exactly. Are you looking at yourself?
Yeah.
You look good? You look handsome? Oh yeah. Welcome back to Brian Bandas Builds a Business, where we build buildings, build businesses, and build better versions of ourselves. Now, based on several years in real estate development now, and being involved in numerous really successful deals, and unfortunately numerous unsuccessful deals,
it's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward.
Here are 4 things that I would do quite differently if I were starting from scratch today, knowing what I know now. So I'm out here on a new job site in West Nashville. Just put footers in. This house is gonna be gorgeous. It's gonna be just under 6,000 square feet in the Westmead area. It's gonna have a really great pool sort of oasis area in the back. It's gonna be awesome. So the first thing that I would do very differently if I were to redo this is I would scale much more methodically and much more patiently rather than go as big as fast as possible and try to sort of, force that through like a bull in a china shop. I would have a much more strategic approach and a much more purposeful and patient approach. I would make scaling and growth decisions based on numbers rather than just like, hey, let's set a big goal and go for it.
Big, hairy goals?
There's this whole idea that seems really prevalent in the sort of success and entrepreneur community that's like 10x your goals. Take your 10-year goal and make it a 1-year goal.
You got to take your 10-year goals and try to do them in the next 6 months.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
And while that all sounds really good on an Instagram post, the reality is that certain kinds of businesses, if not all of them, don't really lend themselves to that.
How dare you, sir?
When you're scaling a business like real estate development that's extremely cash intensive, just blowing up as fast as you can is foolish because all you're doing is increasing the amount of cash that you have to burn every single month just to stay alive. Now, this is something that I honestly thought I had a grasp on.
What?
And at one point left myself hundreds of thousands of dollars in liquid cash thinking, man, that's a pretty good cushion.
Wrong.
But I had never built a company of this size before, and I learned, that's not that big of a cushion when you're doing real estate development, which just burns cash like wild. So I'm not saying I wouldn't scale. I'm not saying I wouldn't even scale ambitiously. I'm saying I would scale ambitiously, far more strategically and far more methodically and far more patiently. And the irony is that had I done that, I would be further along faster than I ended up getting by trying to go far really fast. I'm gonna do an entire video that goes into much more detail about this idea of scaling and the whole like 10x your goals and go crazy type of idea, and really dig into what I believe happened and what I would do differently and what I will do differently as I rebuild this company.
What's that metal called?
That metal right there?
Yeah.
It's called rebar.
Rebar?
Yeah, say rebar.
Rebar.
All right, now show me. What's that called?
A step down.
A step down, that's right. Oh, step down, step down, step down. Good job. The second thing I would do differently is I would have a much more purposeful, spelled out and deliberate system for networking and fundraising. It's not that I had nothing, but it was a little bit improvisational. Now, what I like about the way I've approached it is it's been very authentic and very relational. I've worked with a lot of friends and I like doing business that way, but I know that I could have done a little bit more and put myself in a better position had I really purposefully cultivated a broader range of relationships and really gotten a sense of who was interested in doing this with me and who maybe wasn't. And when somebody says they're not interested, man, that's fine. It's not personal. I don't take that as an insult.
How dare you, sir? How dare you? No, how dare you?
I just need to know, do you want to invest in real estate with me or not? So for sure, from the beginning, I would be much more purposeful, and this is one of the ways that I'm improving my business now, about finding fun and organic ways to cultivate relationships with people who may be interested in investing in development deals in the future. Hey, by the way, before we talk about the other 2 things I would do differently, wanted to take a second to tell you that if you are somebody who is serious about learning how to develop real estate, I have created a course. Yes, Yes, I created a course. It is extremely thorough. There are over 30 videos. I talk about exactly how I went from having never done a single deal to doing over 50 deals. And I want to empower you to do the same thing. If you're wanting to do this, go check out Deal Architect. It's at dealarchitect.org. And right now there is a coupon. If you use the coupon code BUILD2025, you're going to save $251. If you're just kind of curious and you want to dip your toes in the water, this is probably not that. In fact, I have a book for 10 bucks on Amazon if you want to check it out. That's a better way to scratch that itch. But if you are serious and you're like, it's time, I want to do this, go check out Deal Architect. There's not a better resource out there. Now, before we go back into the field and talk about 2 other things I would do differently, you know I like to break a sweat, take care of my body, help my mind, help my soul, and then we can get back after it. Let's go get a workout in. All right, so today's workout is not a fancy one. Sometimes I just like to grind and just see if I can just keep my body moving. 60 burpee, dumbbell burpee, deadlift, box step overs. It's quite a little mouthful, but let's do it. That's 10. Took me about a minute and a half. Definitely gonna bump up from 60 to 100. Get the heart rate up, get some muscle fatigue. Let's keep going. Woo! Almost just bit it. Down. I'm using a pair of 45s. That's 40. It is crazy how this stacks up on you. Fatigue in my legs and my quads from just doing the box step overs. My neck and my rear delts and like in my shoulders just from stabilizing the 45-pound dumbbell. Good grief, the way it's getting my neck and shoulders is, it's wild. We got 50 down, 50 to go. Admittedly, probably taking a little too much rest. All right, no more breaks, no more talking on the second half on this next 50. Just gotta try to keep moving. Let's do this. I'm at 80. I had to get some water. It's so humid. I felt like I was gonna pass out. I'm too old to risk that. 6 foot tall falling off this box. That's a long way down. That's a trip to the ER. All right, 20 left. Let's get it. It's pretty bad. Actually, it got pretty bad. Things like that are so sneaky. One single rep just isn't a big deal. Man, even the first 10, just like, I went to 100 instead of 60. Because it seemed too easy. And that was the right call, but holy cow, it got bad. Let's go learn how to develop real estate some more. Show me the house.
Huh?
Can you show me the house?
This is a big house.
It is, show me.
This is a giant house.
It's a giant house?
Yeah. And this is a kitchen.
Kitchen?
Yeah. It smells like our house.
Did you say it smells like our house?
Yeah.
What does our house smell like?
It smells like this smell.
Does it smell good or bad?
Good.
Oh, okay, good.
It's big. And this is outside of that wall. This, it looks like the office.
It looks like my office? Yeah, it kind of does.
And this is an office.
And?
This is closet.
Yeah.
And the bathroom.
And a bathroom, huh?
Yeah.
So the third thing I would do differently is that I would have more lending options on tap from the beginning. Whew, I like my new Anchor shirts, but good grief, they don't look as good drenched in sweat. Good night. Long story short, I had a phenomenal relationship with a lender. I had a bunch of loans with them, and as soon as that lender's situation changed, they had a change of leadership, My point person was let go. They changed what they were willing to do in construction, and boom, I was SOL. Not only was I not getting new loans, but even existing loans, they paused on me, which I did not see coming. If I had been prepared, I could have pivoted quickly to another good relationship, but there's a difference between knowing people and them really knowing you and knowing what you do and being ready to work together. Those are two different things. It's not that I had no lenders in my network, it's that those relationships were not robust and they weren't primed to move forward quickly. And so all of a sudden, lending wise, I'm starting from scratch when I've got deals that are just sitting and I'm paying carrying costs on properties. And in a market that's really healthy and everybody's lending and everybody's building, that's just no problem. Okay, you call a new guy and they go, sure, let's go, we want to do loans. But in a market that's tightened up and everybody's feeling a little bit nervous and everybody's really tightening up and they're not giving as many loans, the answer is, hey, if you're not already a client, sorry, we can't help you right now. And that's the situation I ended up in because I hadn't built enough really robust lender relationships. So not only is that something I would do differently from the beginning, but it's something I'm fixing now. I mean, can you believe this? Good night. Got my helper here with me today. Doing good work, sweeping stuff back into the house. All right, so the fourth thing that I would do differently is that I wouldn't spread individual investors too thin. Something I learned is that I had some investors who are totally fine, they're in a great position financially and totally capable of carrying a deal or two with their financial situation. It's just no problem. When I evaluate them a deal at a time, they look great. But when I spread them across 4 or 5 deals, each individual deal, they're fine to carry that until something goes wrong. And in particular, in this case, when the market as a whole takes a negative shift, they've got 5 deals that have gone bad.
Welcome to the real world. It sucks.
All of a sudden, they're not in such a great spot. Whereas if I had one investor on each one, all right, they can sustain that small hit, no big deal. We keep rolling, they can cover maybe some differences while we finish up. It's like, so now that I think about it, or now that I've seen it, I'm like, duh.
Idiot.
But at the time, I'm going one deal at a time. Can this investor handle this? For sure, he's in great shape. So that's the fourth item, is that I wouldn't spread any individual investor too thin, which takes me back to the idea that I've got to have truly purposeful networking and fundraising in place. So those are the 4 things. Probably not the only 4 things, but those are the main 4 things that I would do differently if I were to start this from scratch right now. That would help me to build a much healthier business and grow in a more sustainable way and probably save myself quite a bit of pain in the process. As always, thanks for hanging out. Check out Deal Architect. Follow me on Instagram. I'm very active and have a good time there. And as always, if you're getting something out of this, becoming a better person, a better business builder, a better real estate developer, and hook me up with one of those, and one of those. I'll see you next time.